Unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Pass to Redick. Outside, Green. Jordan dishes to Redick. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Griffin. And the shot falls short this time.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Clippers trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the wide open shot from Redick. Rebound by the franchise.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He ended with 25 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable. Playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many. Times today.
Jordan kicks to Redick. From outside, off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The shot's good from the franchise.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Shoots from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. In the league, take a look at Redick, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Freak doing just as much.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Boy, it does smooth things out for a team to have a two-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation and they'll get you something good. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Paul kicks to Green. There's a screen. The feed to Crawford. Jordan the screen. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good from outside. Here's the franchise. Again, the Thunder score.
This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Green kicks to Crawford. Connects from three-point range. Crawford's got 13 points.
Wow. Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Here's the franchise. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Jordan against Adams. Outside Jordan. Back to Green. Fades back. It's rebounded by the franchise. The franchise has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Crawford outside. Green passes to Smith. Smith sets the pick for Paul. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Paul's got 6 points.
How sweet was that? Honey sweet. Paul with great form.
It's Westbrook with the drive. No good from the franchise. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Oklahoma City out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Kevin Durant's checked in for Waiters. And the franchise is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Clippers also making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Jason Smith. Green comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Weber in for J.J. Redick. The franchise in at shooting guard. McGarry out there with Adams. And it's Durant. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Jordan kicks to Paul. Jordan the screen. Chris Paul, and that's good.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's the franchise. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Inside, here's Jordan. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
The shot's good from the franchise.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And what a huge standout performance it was for the franchise. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
At the line for the Thunder, Jeff Green taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Thunder with some changes. Dion Waiters. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, what was the key?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding 3rd quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the 2nd half.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.